everybody, welcome back to another Smash Selects. You guys voted, you guys got it. In this episode, we're going over Ridley. So I feel like I need to step it up a little bit. So I think from now on, I'm gonna start going on about aesthetic changes and as well as everything that we just know about the characters. And maybe I'll add some frame data here and there. That information is kind of hard to get. There will be no brief history in this episode because Ridley has no brief history in Smash besides as a boss in Super Smash Bros. Brawl and a stage hazard in a Super Smash Bros. 4 stage. And he was maybe in the background of a stage or maybe even an intro of a Melee or 64 or 2. Anyways, let's move on to our analysis of Ridley. So first, we're going to cover Ridley's aesthetics. This won't take long, I promise. So Ridley in total has 8 different colored costumes. His normal, the red one, a dark blue one, a green one, an even darker purple one, a gold Ridley, a gray and green Ridley, and a black Ridley. And for some reason, we've seen Mecha Ridley in one of the trailers, but yet their costumes weren't in the E3 demo build. Either the costume just wasn't ready for that build, or it relates to something other in the game. Those are Ridley's main aesthetics. Now let's move on to his moves. So first, let's talk about Ridley's attributes. Ridley's 2 attributes are that he can perform 2 mid-air jumps. He's also on the heavier side, but he's actually surprisingly mobile and can move pretty fast for a heavy character. And honestly, I think Ridley's speed's actually really good. It could actually probably get him out of a lot of situations. But now let's move on to all of Ridley's ground moves. So Ridley's neutral attack is just a double claw swipe followed by a bite, but it can be extended to a jab combo. And he uses his tail to do so, and it ends in a swing. For his forward tilt, he takes his tail and he stabs, and you can also angle it. His up tilt extends one of his wings above his head to swoop. Ridley's down tilt is a low tail swipe, which is reminiscent of Mewtwo's. And finally, his dash attack is a leaning bite. Next up, let's talk about Ridley's smash attacks. In Ridley's forward smash, he reels back before exploding a fireball out of his mouth. It's kinda like Mario's. His up smash is a spinning tail kick attack that covers Ridley's entire overhead. It's a pretty good move. For his down smash, he just slams his wings onto the ground. Now let's move on to Ridley's aerials. First we'll start with Ridley's up air. His up air thrusts both of his wings into the air while they're closed. The only move similar to this is Charizard's up tilt. Ridley's neutral air is just a spinning kick that covers his entire body, also similar to Charizard. Looks like it comes out around frame 6 or 7. Forward air stabs with his tail 3 times in a quick session. His back aerial is a roundhouse kick, and his down air is a stall then fall stomp with both feet. And his spikes is kind of like Greninja's down air. And these are all of Ridley's aerials. Let's move on to his grabs. I'm not going to go over each individual grab, I'm just going to tell you what combos and what doesn't. So far of what we know, Ridley's down throw does combo because he slams the opponent on the ground with one hand. You can follow up probably with a forward air, even a back air. And it's possible to combo off of up throw as well as back throw. It's also worth mentioning Ridley has a super fast grab coming out around frame 4 or 5. We're going to cover all of Ridley's specials. His neutral special is him spitting out a fireball. He can actually charge it as well, and he can also angle it too. His side special is the command grab that drags the target across the ground before throwing them off, and it seems like it has a lot of knockback. His up special is basically Firefox. He does the same thing Fox does in his up B. He even takes a little pause as well. His down special is him performing a sudden tail jab, and it also crumples if it hits the sweet spot. But if it doesn't do a lot of damage, and it has minimal knockback or no knockback at all. Those are all of Ridley's main moves that I wanted to highlight and cover. Now I want to talk about the character from an opinion standpoint. So honestly, in my opinion, I feel like Ridley's kit is super decent and he's really good for a big and heavy character, at least from what we're seeing. I feel like he could probably be the best heavy character out there. Because he's so fast and he seems like he has a lot of combos to work off of, and he does a lot of knockback with a lot of his moves, and I think his crumple from his down B is ridiculous. I think it's going to be great seeing Ridley's in tournament who master the character, and it's just going to be great seeing him at play. Because it won't be your typical combo fodder. Yes, he is still a combo fodder because he still is a big body, and he still will get comboed. But this game is a little bit different than Smash 4. Characters like Mario with his up tilt combo are gone. I don't even know if Pikachu's jab block works anymore from forward air to down tilt. There's just so much different compared to the last game. It's hard to tell how big bodies will fare in a game where everyone's speed is increased. And Ridley, also being a new character, is also just naturally fast and just moves around very smoothly. So if anything, Ridley's looking like a mid-tier character, honestly. or maybe even higher than that. I feel like we'll be able to fully judge when we get our hands on the game, because honestly, I don't know what characters are going to be in what tier. I'm just assuming off of what we see, because honestly, anything could happen. We don't even know. Plus, this is just a demo version. So in my opinion, he's looking like a high mid-tier character because of his toolkit as a big body. And I think that's good. That's really good for somebody like Ridley. Well, that's how I feel about Ridley. And I hope you guys enjoyed this breakdown. Like usual, I like to keep it short. That's the whole point of Smash Selects. I break it down for you guys, keep it short, simple, and sweet so it gets right to the point. Skip all the filler so you guys can just move on with your day after you see this video. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my breakdown of Ridley. I hope another character doesn't get revealed, because even though this is short, editing videos on new characters, Inkling and Ridley, was a trip. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to subscribe, like the video if you liked it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.